Ladies and gentlemen, good evening from Brno. Basketbalová hala Rosnička. It's the 24th of November and that means the 5th round of EuroCup's group stage in which the home team Zabiny Brno takes on London Lions. These teams already met in London where Zabiny took the victory 82-74. Today's game is crucial for both teams as they are tied at second place of Group K with 2 wins and 2 losses. The winner of this game will very likely be the second place and advance to another round. As I talked about the game that was approximately a month ago, the 20th of October, when the teams met head-to-head in London. Let's rewind to that game very quickly. Zabiny Brno took away the victory 82-74. Behind a great performance by Kateřina Galčíková, 6 points, and also a super performance by Alena Jurečková with 17 points, leading the team in scoring. Let's look at a preview of this game very quickly. Zabiny Brno is a little bit ahead in field goal percentage. Their efficiency is 42%. To be exact, 49.2, so almost 50% hitting the 2-point field goals and 27% on a 3-point field goals. London Lions, on the other hand, 42% on the 2-point field goals tries and 30% on the 3-pointers. When we compare the rebounding, again, Zabiny Brno a little bit ahead. 31 defensive rebounds compared to 27 defensive rebounds of the London Lions. Let's go through the lineups of both teams very quickly. Starting with London Lions, number 3, Shanice Norton. Number 10, Cassandra Breen. Number 11, Holly Winterburn. Number 13, Chantal Charles. Number 14, Kennedy Leonard. Number 22, Paige Robinson Miller. Number 25, Lillian McDermott. Number 31, Stephanie Yume. Number 33, Joanna Leadham, and number 88, Azania Stewart. London Lions are led by the coach Mark Roy Clark and the assistant coach David Laviniere. Let's go through the starting lineup of the home team. Zabiny Brno, number 0, Kateřina Galíčková. Number 1, Bria Shantley Holmes. Number 5, the team captain Natalia Stoupalová. Number 8, Petra Zaplatová. Number 10, Eliška Hamzová. Number 11, Michaela Vondráčková. Number 12, Anna Jurečková. Number 15, Sara Beránková. Number 18, Aneška Kopecká. And number 28, Monika Graula-Skite. The home team is led by Mr. Viktor Prusha and assistant coach Jakub Gazda. Let's also look through the referees. The crew of the chief Elena Khermova from Russia. Also the umpire Ozge Shritik from Turkey and Margarita Bartenko from Russia. The commissioner of these games is Mr. Miroslav Kuzmiak from Slovakia. The rocking atmosphere of the home team basketball hall, so the Basketbalová hala Rosnička shows the importance of this game. As I mentioned earlier, Zabiny Brno and London Lions are tied in the Group K of EuroCup at second place with 2 wins, 2 losses. The winner of this game will likely advance from second place of the group stage to another round. The biggest weapon of the home team, Zabiny Brno, so far in the EuroCup is Brittany Holmes. In 4 games, she's averaging almost 14 points per game. And you can also add 5 rebounds per game to that list, 3 defensive and 1.5 offensive. Another big weapon, the lockdown shooter of Zabiny Brno is Petra Zaplatová, averaging 14.3 points per game in the 4 games. And a stellar efficiency of the 2-point shooting. Petra Zaplatová sits at 60%, very good numbers for that Zabiny Brno's point guard. The London Lions offense is led by number 14, Kennedy Leonard, averaging 15 points per game, and also by number 11, Holly Winterburn, averaging 16.4 points per game. Incredible numbers. And the home defense will definitely need to be aware of those offensive weapons of London Lions. If Zabiny Brno wins this game, they will jump to a record 3 wins, 2 losses, and won't really need to win the last game of the group stage. On the other hand, because the record against the head-to-head records against London Lions will be 2-0 to the favor of the home teams. On the other hand, London Lions, as they lost the first head-to-head game in London, they need to win this game in order to clinch second. Let's go through the starting 5 of both teams. For London Lions, we already see with number 3, Shanice Norton. We also see number 88, Azania Stewart, number 33, which will be Joanna Leadham. We see number 13, Chantal Charles. And guard number 14, Kennedy Leonard. Starting 5 for Zabiny Brno, number 1, Bria Shantley Holmes. See number 5, Natalia Skopalova, number 10, Eliška Hamzová, number 8, Petra Zaplatová, and number 12, Anna Jurečková. Here comes the tip-off from the hand of the crew chief, Elena Shermová. The tip-off goes to Zabiny Brno as they will start their first 24-second offensive run of the game. 2-point shot by Natalia Skopalova, short. Easily rebounded by the London Lions as they are in transition. London Lions sharing the ball nicely in the first possession, but the shot by Shanice Norton just missed. A foul was called for the home team of number 12, EuroCup, so that means London Lions will regain their position. Kenny Leonard, the point guard of the team, with the ball. And that's a 3-second violation called on Azania Stewart. That means the switch of position. Zabiny will start with the ball as they go to the second position of the ball game. First one was unsuccessful after the short 2-point shot miss. Zaplatova passing to Rečkova under the basket. Zabiny is also trying to share the ball a lot. Layup unsuccessful by Holmes, but that was a contact against the regulation by one of the defenders. That means 2 free throws will come from the hand of Bria Shantley-Holmes. As I mentioned, Bria Shantley-Holmes is the second most efficient scorer of Zabiny Brno. But her free throw shooting is not at such productivity, 66.7%. That means 2 out of 3. But Holmes swished the first free throw. That means Zabiny is now ahead 1-0. And the second free throw is also good. First 2 points of the ball game as the home team leads 2-0. And the Lions takes the ball for their third position of the game. Zabiny regains the position on a turnover. Petra Zaplatova in transition. Rečkova. Kamzova now dribbling, trying to find a space to make a layup, and she does. Successful layup by Eliška Hamzová. Makes the ball game 4-0. Joanna Liebem got to a good position under the basket, but she wasn't able to hit her shot after the nicely move. That shook off the defender, missed on the other side by Holmes. Free throw shot missed again by London Lions as they're not able to knocking their shots early in the game. Layup missed by Holmes in transition. That's a shame for the home team. Another three-pointer, another miss. This time by the point guard of London Lions, Kennedy Leonard. Score of the game remains 4-0. Eliška Hamzová dribbling with the ball, now Petra Záplatová, the point guard. Passing the ball for and back. Trying to find some space under the basket. Mismatch for Záplatová as she was attacking against the center. She used her speed to her advantage. Nice layup for 2 points, 6-0 Zabiny. London Lions would really use the basket right here. 3 minutes into the game, and so far unsuccessful with the shooting. Shanice Norton tries a jump shot for 2 as the clock was running down, but again missed by London. Eliška Hamzová in transition, tried to make her move under the basket. Good defensive stop for the Lions. Another 3-point shot, this time rebounded. And now lead hand got into a good position, but unable to hit the basket again. On the other hand, Petra Záplatová again in transition. And that's an incredible start for the home team Zabiny Brno as they go into 8-0 lead after 4 minutes of play. So far is the shooting of London Lions. Not a good start into, so far, maybe the most important game of the group stage. Zabiny Brno, on the other hand, 3 for 7. All of them came on a 2-point shots. So far, no 3-point try for Zabiny. That, on the other hand, makes sense when we look at the numbers of the whole season so far of the EuroCup. As I mentioned in the beginning, Zabiny not very efficient from behind the arc. The 3-point shots percentage is under 30%. On the other hand, 2-point shots around 50, so good tactics so far by Zabiny. Shooting 2-point shots early, getting them into a comfortable lead again. Very good position for Xenia Stewart, but unable to hit from under the basket. It's like a good scoring position. Eliška Hamzová on the other hand, oh, misses again as the ball rolled on a rim out of the basket. Score remains the same. Záplatová tries for 2, misses, but there is a defensive foul called on the rebound by number 3, Shanice Norton. That's a first personal foul for her in the ball game. That means Brno will regain the possession. Eliška Hamzová will throw the ball out of bounds. So far, no substitutions in the ball game. Both coaches rock solid with their starting lineups. Oh, and this is a turnover. Good position for number 33, who is Joanna Leadham, and she uses it to score the first 2 points of the ball game for the Lions. 8-2 is now the score. Záplatová very fast in transitions. That forced Shanice Norton, the Lions point guard, to her second foul of the game to stop the transition. 8-2 is the score in favor of Zabiny. Hamzová again trying to find Holmes under the basket. She decided to put the ball in the hands of Stopalová, but she missed again, lost the ball. London Lions now with the position. Ball tipped out of bounds, but it was last touched by Eliška Hamzová. Lions regaining the position. We have first substitution of the ball game. Out goes number 3, Shanice Norton, with the 2 personal fouls. And in comes the guard, Cassandra Bereen. Oh, Zabiny working very well on the defense, forcing Lions to the turnover, but the pass to Jurečková was too little too far from the hands of Holmes. That will be a turnover, and the Lions regain the position again. As the players are trying to stop the tempo a little bit. Offensive foul called on number 13 of the Lions, Chantal Charles. Fourth foul of the first quarter already for the Lions, as we are 6 minutes in. Zaplatová with the ball, trying to find herself a spot in the paint, and she does, and she hits for 2. Zabiny Brno 10, London Lions 2. Good position for Stewart, but she's not able to capitalize it for the points. Score remains the same. So far, London Lions are able to get into good positions early in the paint under the basket, but not able to capitalize. On the other hand, this is 3-point shot hit by Natalia Stopalova. This makes the score 13-2. Good team play by Zabiny, sharing the ball, and their leading scorer Petra Zaplatová setting up the screen for Stopalova, and she hit it. Open free from the new lady in the ball game, Cassandra Breen, but she also misses. Fast transition. Holm tries for 2, misses. And just another great defensive play by Hamzová, who was able to regain the ball back to Brno. Zaplatová missed the 2-point shot. Another 3-pointer. This time from Kenny Leonard, but another miss. 0 for 3 is Leonard from behind the arc. Zabiny with the 11-point lead so far. The Lions are struggling offensively in the ball game. Stopalova tried again for 3. This time missed too short on a 3-pointer. So far as defense dominating this game. Green tries another 3-pointer, misses again. Holmes rebounds, and Zaplatová has a lot of space in front of her to go into transition as she works on Cassandra Breen. Eliška Hamzová, the ball, trying to find a solid pass. She finds Zaplatová, who was able to get a step ahead in front of Cassandra Breen, and that forced the British player to a shooting foul. That means Zaplatová will shoot 2 free throws. First foul of the ball game for Cassandra Breen as she subs out. And in comes number 31, Stephanie Uem. We also see the first substitution of the ball game of Zabiny Brno. In came number 0, Kateřina Galíčková. And also number 28, Monika Graudzauskite. Petra Zaplatová hits both of the free throws. Score is now 15-2 as Zabiny Brno are getting a very comfortable lead here in the first quarter. London Lions need to get going offensively. Stewart working under the basket and one, and this might do it for London team. As I said, they really need to step it up offensively. This might just rock them up a little bit, as Stewart was able to hit a 2-point shot and also is getting a free throw on top of it. Free throw is successful. 15-5 is the score. The home team with the 10-point lead as we go in the last 2 minutes of the first quarter. Eliška Hamzová again on the drive to the basket. Very nice and easily done as Brzo gains the 2 points for Zabiny. 17-5 is the score now. Stewart again under the basket, trying to get hot, but misses again. Rebounded by Brno. Holmes in transition, working on the drive to the basket. Fouled while attempting to shoot. This will be the 6th team foul of London Lions, and free throw number 5 and 6 for the home team. Zabiny Brno. Holmes was already at the free throw line earlier in the first quarter. She hit both of the free throws. Substitution on the London Lions, as Anya Stewart is subbed out, shooting 1 for 4 in the ball game so far. In game number 22, Paige Robinson-Miller, as Holmes hits her first free throw successfully. 18-5 is the score now, and you can scratch that. 19-5 is the score so far. 6 for 6 on the free throws by Zabiny Brno. Stellar start to the game from the free throw line, as Zabiny are able to capitalize on a lot of new fouls committed by Lions. Again, Leonard misses the 2-point try. Holmes in transition, forcing her way under the basket. Fouled again, this time by the new woman on the field, number 22, Paige Robinson-Miller. This will mean quick breather for the rest of the players, and free throws number 5 and 6 for Holmes. She's so far 4 for 4. Great start from the free throw line for Brno's number 1, Bria Shantley-Holmes. Shanice Norton is back on the court for London Lions, the starting point guard. Back on her spot. What a start from the free throw line for Zabiny Brno. 8 for 8, as this makes a huge part of their lead so far. 21 points total. 8 of them came from the free throw line, as Zabiny are able to punish London for the fouls. Another good defensive possession, good steal, and Holmes in transition. Easy layup, 4-2, 23-5 is the score. The last 8 seconds of the first quarter. Leonard dribbling with the ball behind the arc. Shanice Norton tries for 3 as the buzzer went off. She was able to pull the shot just in time, but missed again. Brno gets a very nice lead in the first quarter, 23-5 against the London Lions. Nice 18-point lead early in the first quarter, which is a great start for the home team in such an important game. Zabiny Brno enjoys a very nice lead, and this is mostly thanks to very good defensive start in the first quarter, as the squad of the head coach Viktor Prusha was able to allow only 2 successful field goals out of 17 tries by London Lions. Incredible defensive start for Brno, and the home fans can only hope that they will keep this up in the remaining 3 quarters. And of the whole season, on the best scorer, Petra Zaplatova, number 8. She spent 8 minutes and 1 second on the court in the first quarter, being able to score 8 points 3, 4, 5 on the field goals. All of them went for 2 points, so 3, 4, 5 on a 2-point shooting. And Zaplatova was able to add 2 free throws on top of it. Another great performance by Bria Shante-Holmes. She spent the whole 10 minutes of the first quarter on the court. An incredible performance so far. 8 points, 1 for 4 on the field goals, but 6 for 6 from the free throw line. And also we need to mention Eliška Hamzová, who also spent the whole 10 minutes of the first quarter on the court. Now both of these ladies will take a breather. It's now for Brno on the court. We see Zaplatova, we see Vondráčková. We also see number 28, Monika Grigauskaute, we see Galčíková, and we see Stoupalová. London Lions start the second quarter with a successful 2-point shot made by the point guard Kennedy Leonard. First successful attempt for the game of the guard. Now number 28 for Brno, Monika Grigauskaute, working under the basket. Yet another foul committed by the away team, London Lions. Zaplatova will throw in from out of bounds. She's trying to find an open teammate, and she finds Natalia Stoupalová, but she threw an air ball on the 2-point shot. Transition and a great acrobatic hit by Stefanie Umen. Her first shot of the ball game was successful, making the score 23-9. Very good start offensively for London Lions, being able to almost match their whole chunk of points of the first quarter in the first minute of the second part. London Lions will need to keep this tempo up to make the score a little closer before the half. This is crucial now for the London team. They need to use the momentum. But there is another foul, this time committed by 22, Paige Robinson-Miller. Second team foul of the second quarter as we are 1 minute in. Substitution, in comes the center Stewart. As Zabiny will throw in the ball. Zaplatova trying to find Grigauskaute under the basket, but she hit the basket. London gains the position, trying to get something going again after the first 2 successful offensive runs. Stewart from under the basket, unable to hit again. Zabiny in transition. And successful 2-point shot from under the basket by Monika Grigauskaute, the Zabiny center from Lithuania. Finis Norton working the ball, passing to Leonard. Stewart able to rebound, the unsuccessful try. She missed both of the 2 shots, but fouled by the Zabiny power forward. Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake. This was called an offensive foul by number 88, Stewart. As Zabiny gains the position, third team foul already. And this should be a 9 fouls total in the game so far in 12 minutes by London Lions. This is area where the Lions really need to get better because Brno is so far able to capitalize on the free throws. Another 2-point shot successful by Grigauskaute. 27-9 is the score. Successful 2-point answer by Finis Norton makes the score 27-11. London Lions already able to get more points in the first 3 minutes of the second quarter than in the first quarter total. 3-point shot try by Shinis Northern, missed again, rebounded by Zabiny. Petra Záplatová. Transition. And Stoupalova working under the basket successfully again. We see way more balanced offensive battle so far in the second quarter. Shinis Northern for two. Nice jump shot made by the guard of the Lions. Petra Záplatová slowing the game down a little bit, waiting for the screen by her Lithuanian team, and hits the jump shot. Nicely done by Zabiny Brno. Transition blocked by Stoupalova, but the offensive run continues. Lions able to fight for the ball. Stewart with the jump shot. Unable to hit, will get a second try. Passes the ball to Kenny Leonard. Nice drive to the basket and successfully up by Kennedy Leonard. Four points for Leonard so far on the 2-for-7 shooting in the game. Timeout taken by Zabiny Brno. 5:57 remains till the end of the first half. Zabiny Brno with 31, London Lions 15. You also see the head coach of the Lions, Mark Roy Clark, trying to get his team going offensively, and successfully so far in the second quarter. London Lions able to score 10 points so far in 4 minutes of the second quarter. It's a good start, but the Lions really need to keep up with this offensive tempo if they want to get this game a little closer before the half. Zabiny Brno so far still enjoying the very nice 16-point lead early in the game. As we see and hear the home crowd really getting into it, the fans know the importance of this game. Kateřina Galíčková pass the ball inside. We see Eliška Hamzová back on the court after the 4-minute rest in the beginning of the second quarter. 3-point shot missed by successful rebound by Natalia Stoupalova. She was unable to hit from underneath the basket, but she was fouled while shooting, so that means another 2 free throws for Brno coming up. So far 8 for 8 from the free throw line. First miss of the ball game, as Stoupalova was unable to hit the first free throw, but she hits the second one. That makes it 9 for 10 so far for Zabiny Brno from the free throw line, and that is a stellar stat so far. 32-15 is the score. Not anymore. Nicely done on the drive by Shinis Northern for 2 points. Good drive finished with the layup by the point guard of the Lions. Eliška Záplatová working on the other side. She finds her teammate Natalia Stoupalova, who is getting very efficient. This time for 3. As that makes it 9 points so far for Stoupalova in the ball game. Lions with the ball, 3-point try, missed again. The Lions are still waiting for their first successful 3-point shot of the game. Hamzová wanted to find Zaplatová on the right side, but she made the decision to go the other way. Timeout this time called by the coach Marco Clark, the head coach of the London Lions. We'll be right back. So far we've seen a lot of tries for 3 points from the London Lions players, but they weren't able to hit any of them. 0 for 8 is their stat for the 3-point shots. On the other hand, Brno quite efficient from the end arc. 2 for 5. Both 3-pointers made by Natalia Stopalová, the power forward of Brno. So far, very good performance by the Zabiny Brno's leader, number 8, Petra Zaplatová. 10 points on a 3 for 6 shooting, 2 for 2 on the free throws, and she was able to add 1 rebound and 2 assists on top of it. 1 turnover, 1 steal, plus 13, which is probably the most important stat for the Zabiny Brno's point guard when Zaplatová is on the field. Brno is doing very good. We see Bria Shantley-Holmes back on the court after her 5.5-minute rest after she played the first quarter for the full 10 minutes. Zabiny Brno back with the starting 5 on the court. A nice defensive effort by Hamzová, but not able to take the ball away from the Lions. Another very nicely done drive finished with the layup by the Lions point guard Shanice Norton. Zabiny caught trying to go tempo on the Lions, but the pass was inaccurate, went out of bounds, and the referees of the game decides that it was last touch by the Zabiny Brno. (35-19) is the score. Foul committed by number 8, Petra Zaplatová. That's her first personal foul of the game. As London Lions inbound it, Leonard, the guard with the ball, trying to get her teammates going, make a little movement to find a good spot for the shot. So far nothing going, and as the shot clock ran down, but Hamzová able to steal the ball from the Lions. Zaplatová again calming the game of Zabiny down a little bit. She gets a matchup in her favor. Finds Jurečková under the basket. She had a mismatch too, but she wasn't able to use on it. Again, Shanice Norton in transition, very fast, very quick. Lost the ball this time. She was obviously not happy with the no call, asking for the foul from the referee. Not getting it. Zaplatová inbounded as Hamzová takes the ball to the offensive half of the court. Zaplatová with the ball again, waiting for the screen by Jurečková. Pick and roll try, unsuccessful as the London defense was able to poke the ball away from the home players. Hamzová fouled in transition to stop the quick offensive tempo. First personal foul in the ball game from Eliška Hamzová. Stewart with the ball. Nicely played with her teammate Breen, but unable to hit again. Eliška Hamzová with the ball, trying to get something going. Finds Kopalová underneath the basket. She's working on the guard, and successfully she got a mismatch against Norton, and she used it. Norton again unhappy with the call from the referee. 37-19 is the score. As Leonard is working with the ball on Zaplatova, finding open teammate for free. First successful 3-point try in the ball game by Joanna Leadham. On the other side, Zaplatova tried for free, missed. As London Lions will inbound. So that makes it 1-4-9 from behind the arc on the ball game for the London Lions, finally hitting their first three-pointer. Joanna Leadham herself is 1 for 3, 33.33% efficiency. Now Shanice Norton talking to the crew chief of the umpires, trying to get an explanation on the 2 no calls. She firstly wanted the defensive foul when she was driving the ball, and then offensive foul called on Skopalova. She didn't get any of that. Leonard with the ball, finding Leadham again. She's driving under the basket, but lost the ball. Zabiny Brno gained the position as Zaplatova will inbound again, right into the hands of Hamzova. 37-22 is the score, with under 2 minutes left in the first half. Eliška Hamzová with the ball. Zaplatova waiting for the movement of her teammates. Hamzová getting the ball back as the 2 guards of Zabiny trade the ball back and forth. Now Hamzová in a good position. And Zaplatova is open, the free throw at the 3-point line, unable to hit, but good rebound by Stopalova. Another defensive foul committed by the London Lions defense. 5th of the second quarter will send Zaplatova to the free throw line. She's so far 2 for 2. And you can make it 3 for 3 from the best scorer of the Zabiny Brno on the season in EuroCup so far. And that's 2 for 2, 3 for 4 on the game from Eliška Zaplatova. Petra Zaplatova. 12 points on the ball game. 39-22 is the score. Breen tries to hit a 3-pointer, missed again. That makes it 1 for 10 on the 3-pointers. Holmes in transition, but the ball was poked away from her hands and lastly touched by Holmes. This was a very difficult position for Zabiny Brno's forward as she was heading into the area of 3 Lions defenders. Another driving layup by Shanice Norton, unable to hit, but rebound by Stewart. And easy 2 points. It's the score of 39-24. Holmes with the ball. So far quiet in the second quarter. And that is a nice team play, sharing of the ball as it went from Holmes through Stopalova right into the hands of Jurečková. And easy layup for the Zabiny center. Petra Zaplatova committed a foul in Lions transition. Second foul of the game for her. 5 seconds remaining as the Lions will inbound. Stewart with the ball in her hands, trying to find something, but will not get the shot off in time. Good defensive stop by Zabiny Brno ends the first half. The home team in a comfortable lead, 41-24. However, London Lions able to win the second quarter of the game by a point. 19-18 is the first score, but what is the most important stat of the ball game is obviously the total score of the game, which speaks into a favor of Zabiny Brno, 41-24 after the 2 quarters. Welcome back to the second half of the 5th round of the EuroCup against the home team, Zabiny Brno. And away London Lions, so far Zabiny leading 41-24, outscoring, out-rebounding, and simply outplaying their opponent in the first half, but second half could be a whole another story. Zabiny start with the possession of the ball, sharing the ball early in the third quarter. As 4 of their players, Zaplatova, Hamzova, Holmes and Stopalova, traded the ball. Hamzova behind the 3-point line. Zaplatova, so far best scorer of the ball game, adds 2 more. Petra Zaplatova starts the third quarter with a successful position for the home team. London Lions now with the ball, trying to answer, but kickball violation called on Shanice Norton, and she was driving to the basket with the ball. This will go down as a turnover on the American. As Eliška Hamzova takes the ball across, finds Zaplatova, sharing the ball with Holmes. The ball lost by the center of the Zabiny Brno. Natalia Stopalova will record a turnover on the last possession. Kennedy Leonard inbound, trying to find some of her teammates. Shanice Norton again on the drive, hits again, 2 points for Shanice Norton, the best scorer of the London Lions, hitting double digits now with the successful 2-point shots, 10 points on the game. Now Petra Zaplatova trying to work on a pick and roll. Ball tipped away. Shanice Norton able to fight for the ball as it went out of bounds. Last touched by Petra Zaplatova by the signal of the referee. 43-26 is the score. So far, we are watching some stellar individual performance, and one of them is definitely from the Lions number 14, Kennedy Leonard, now dribbling with the ball. So far, she played every second of the game on the court. Incredible, incredible performance. Kennedy Leonard played the whole first half, and we also watch her now inbounding in the beginning of the third quarter. She found Meehan, but she lost the ball. Tried to find Leonard back with her pass unsuccessfully. This will be another turnover on the Lions. Petra Zaplatova inbounds. This weekend here, the home crowd getting into it. They really know that these teams play for everything again. This was a steal and a drive by Norton, unsuccessful. This will go down as another turnover. So far, a lot of mistakes on both teams in the beginning of the third quarter. Quite a nervous start to the second half of this very important game. 43-26 is the score. Norton with the ball, trying to find a good spot to drive to the basket. Blocked by Hamzova. Denied. And what a defensive job done by Hamzova. Great stop. And also forcing Shanice Norton, number 3 for the Lions, fouling her. Illegal contact spotted by the referees. That means the third personal foul of the game for the London guard. Petra Zaplatova now dribbling the ball, trying to find someone. Yet another offensive mistake. Zaplatova tried to hit Hamzova in stride. She stopped moving. The home head coach Viktor Prusha reacts with a timeout call, trying to slow down the game for the Zabiny. We'll be right back. Zabiny so far winning in this game thanks to their very efficient shooting. 15 of 32 is the field goal percentage. They're doing extraordinary good on the 2-point tries, hitting 13 out of 25 for 52% 2-point shots. Efficiency. They're also 2-for-7 on the 3-pointers. On the other hand, London Lions only 12 of 40 with the field goal percentage of 30. But this percentage is really drained down because of the poor shooting in the first quarter. London really stepped it up in the second quarter, of the game, which they won 19-18, and now are trying to work back into the ball game. Leonard taking the ball half court and trying to go one-on-one on Zapatova. So far, the Brno defender able to hold Leonard off. She finds Stewart driving to the basket from underneath the basket, but unable to hit the rim. Holmes takes it back. Another tempo position, but so far Zabiny were working very quickly but not very efficiently, losing the balls on many occasions. Zapatova after the screen with a 3-point try, unable to hit as the ball goes to the Lions. One-on-one drive. This was number 33, Joanna Lidem. She lost the ball trying to get a foul call. She was not able to get a defensive foul as she was driving to the basket, but now there is a call on her. This will be the second personal foul of the ball game on Joanna Lidem. Eliška Hamzová dribbling the ball. Again, Zabiny sharing the ball very nicely, finding a mismatch under the basket, but Yurchenkova unable to hit on the mismatch in the paint. Score remains the same, 43-26 for Zabiny. Lions trying to get everybody to touch with the ball, and now foul called. Eliška Hamzová, number 10, foul. Leonard, this was the second personal foul of the ball game for the Brno guard. Timeout called, this time for the away team. The head coach, Mark Roy Clark, wants to talk the tactics through for the remainder of the third quarter. .12 is our stat for the turnovers so far in the game. A lot of mistakes, especially early in the third quarter right here. Only 2 points on each side have we seen so far in the first 3 minutes and 45 seconds of the third quarter. Both teams have taken on one timeout and also 2 fouls on both sides. Equally balanced stat so far in the third quarter. Let's see what the London Lions came up with during the timeout, as Leonard just unwilling to get off the floor to take a breather. That's just incredible performance by the London guard, as she now found Breen on the 3-pointer, but Breen unable to hit it. Petra Zapatova, the guard for Zabiny, is off the court. Michaela Vondráčková, number 11, took her spot. as the Zabiny's offensive leader takes a breather on the bench. Lions able to cut off the position of Brno, but the ball was tipped out of bounds, last touched by Lions, so that means Zabiny regained the position. Hamzová driving to the basket, nicely done. Hit in stride of the pass, and an easy 2-point layup for Hamzová makes the score 45-26. Zabiny with a 19-point lead. The Lions really need to get cooking if they are willing to come back in this crucial EuroCup game. Bryn and blocked, denied by Natalia Stoupalová. Holmes in transition, but fouled by number 13, London's Chantal Charles. Good foul to stop the transition. But it's decided by the referee's crew that it was hit while attempting to shoot, so Holmes will have yet another 2 free throws with the chance to make it a 20-point game, and she does with the first free throw. She hits it successfully. Bria Chante Holmes so far very efficient on the free throws. 7 for 7, that miss makes it 7 for 8, even though very good performance. Zabiny lead this game by 20, 46-26. Offensive foul called on Leonard. As the ball goes to the hands of Zabiny Brno again. Eliška Hamzová trying to corrigate her teammates a little bit. With the absence of Petra Záplatová, she is the main guard. She is the one who should play with the ball in her hands the most. Now we're trying to work with the screen. Being able to shake off defender. Finds Vondráčková. And she hits the free throw with the favorite tip of the rim. 49-26. As Vondráčková sank the three-pointer. And now also got the rebound. The two guards of Zabiny trading the ball. Vondráčková, another three-pointer. Closely missed. 1 for 2 so far. On number 11 of Zabiny is the three-point shooting. Leonard with the ball. Again, the clock winding down. Stewart from underneath the basket, unable to hit. As this puts number 0, Kateřina Galíčková, in transition, and she hits the layup. 51-26. Very rocky start for Zabiny in the third quarter, but since the last time out, they are rock solid on the offense and also on the defense, not giving London anything. Kateřina Galíčková stepped out of bounds as she was receiving the ball. That means a turnover on the home team and possession. It's going to the hands of London Lions. You see the point guard, number 3, Shanice Norton, the American, on the team. Is back on the court with the 3 personal fouls. She needs to be careful in the remaining 13 minutes of the game. Finds Bryn with a nice pass, but Bryn again misses the three-point try. Cassandra Bryn so far 0 for 4 on the three-point tries. Steal by the Lions. Leonard slowing the game down a bit on the offensive side of the ball. Successful drive to the basket, but Lions regain the position. Norton with the ball, driving to the basket again, trying to get a call on the foul. As she drove into two defenders of Brno. But no call on that play. This will go down as a turnover on Shanice Norton, her fourth of the ball game. Eliška Hamzová dribbling the ball, trying to find somebody. Galičková open on the three-point line, and she sinks it. 54-26. Possession stopped on a foul called on number 11 of Zabiny Brno is Michaela Vondráčková. First personal foul of the game. 13 foul on Zabiny in the third quarter, blocked by Holmes. What a defensive play right here. As Stephanie Ume was right underneath the basket with the ball in her hands, but denied by Holmes. On the inbounds, Norton again with the ball, trying to find a spot to drive to the basket against Vondráčková this time. This time gets the goal on the shooting foul. 2 free throws coming up. This will be only the free throw number 2 and 3 for London Lions. Zabiny Brno already had 14 free throws try. The home team is able to be very disciplined on the defense. Norton misses the first free throw attempt, but hits the second. This will make the score 54-27. 11 points on the game for Shanice Norton, as she is the lead scorer of London Lions. Again, Zabiny working with the ball right into the hands of Galičková. She missed the three-pointer, but then over the back, foul called on the Lions. It was number 22, Paige Robinson-Miller, who committed the foul. 2 free throws by Kateřina Galičková coming up. She hits the first one. 55-27 is the score. Very efficient team of Zabiny so far. And this will be a free throws, because the foul came while shooting and was not while rebounding, as I firstly thought. So you've seen 3 free throws by Kateřina Galičková. 56-27 is the score. Norton tried for 3 but missed. Now Leonard working with the ball on Eliška Hamzová. Driving to the basket, finding open teammate, but blocked again, this time by the Lithuanian on the Brno team, Monika Grigalauskite. Another stellar effort on the defense by Zabiny Brno. Not giving Lions anything. Outscoring them so far 15-3 in the third quarter in this game. Less than a minute left to the end of the third quarter. Learned with the ball, trading it with Norton. 2-point jump shot missed by the point guard of the Lions. Lions really struggling again with the field goal shooting, as their percentage dropped to 21%, 12 of 55. Zabiny, on the other hand, remaining efficient, and field goal percentage near 50, 19 out of 39. Another foul. This was the 5th team foul already. This time was by number 31, Stefan Jume. That means 2 free throws are coming up. By the Lithuanian Monika Grigalauskite. She was able to hit the second attempt to make this game a 30.1. 57-27 in the favor of Brno. And the crowd here in Basketballová Hala Rosnička is feeling it. Leonard with the ball. Still hasn't stepped off the court. Incredible. 29 minutes, 35 seconds played by Leonard. Hamzová with 6 seconds left. Grigalauskite trying to get a shot. Vondráčková has one, but she was unable to get it up in time as the third quarter comes to an end. 57-27 is the score in favor of the home team, Zabiny Brno, as they are on a very good pace to win this very, very important game of the group stage of the EuroCup. After 3 quarters, Zabiny Brno leading 57-29 against the London Lions, and the Lions really need a miracle comeback. They really need to step up their game to come back in this ball game. What's for sure, they will definitely need to at least double the chunk of points they were able to get so far in the game. That's for sure. And they will definitely need to put up a stellar defensive performance and not letting Brno to score much points. Playing fast to come back in this ball game. So far, Zabiny outscoring and outplaying London Lions. The shooting percentage speaks for itself, as Brno is 49%, 19 out of 39. On the other hand, London Lions only 23% on the field goals, 30 out of 56. Zabiny also out-rebounding Lions 35-28, but the stat that the away team is dominating is the offensive rebounds, 13-6 in the favor of London, but so far unable to capitalize it in 2 points. The last 10 minutes of the game are here. We see Petra Záplatová, the leading scorer of the game, back on the court. This is good news for the home fans. We also see for Zabiny number 11 Michala Vondráčková, number 5 Natália Stoupalová, number 0 Kateřina Galíčková, and number 28 the Lithuanian Monika Grigalauskite. Martin starts the fourth quarter with a jump shot, unsuccessful, unable to hit, but she steals the ball as she intercepted the pass from Petra Záplatová. Lions now with the possession. They really need to play fast and play efficient And this might be a great start for it, as Joanna Leadham was able to get underneath the basket with her fake, confuse the defender, and to score easy 2 points. 57-31 is the score. Galičková finding Vondrášková. Now Grigalauskite with the ball underneath the basket. Finds the shooter Petra Záplatová. Was able to get into a good position but unable to hit it. As Leadham takes the ball, tries for free. Missed again. Kennedy Leonard again on the court, not stepping out for a second. Jump shot by Shanice Norton. Missed again. Now Záplatová with the ball behind the 3-point mark, finding Galičková. Now trading the ball with Záplatová. Záplatová again finding Galičková. It's a mismatch in the paint, but Grigalauskite lost the ball. She was turning her head around on the referees, trying to get a foul called. Leonard with the ball in the other hand. Stewart underneath the basket, but unable to hit again, and a foul on top of it. This will be an over the back call on number 31, Stefanie Ume. This was the second personal foul on the ball game. I talked about Kennedy Leonard playing the full 3 quarters of the game, and right now in the beginning of the fourth, still remaining on the court. But we also have to mention number 33, Joanna Leadham, who stepped out only for a little less than 5 minutes. Also with the center, Azania Stewart, played over 27 minutes now in the ball game. Coach Mark Clark is getting everything out of his starting lineup. Shanice Norton hits the 2-point jump shot. It makes her 13-point performance in the game so far. Petra Záplatová trying for free, misses. Natalia Stoupala was able to rebound the ball, but she is called on an over the back foul. Field goal shooting. Norton also able to add 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 4 steals. Leadham trying for free, misses from the corner. Zabiny gains the position. Number 10, Eliška Hamzová, back on the court. She finds her teammate. Natalia Stopalová, who hits for free again. That makes it 14-point night for her. And a 3 of 4 free throw shooting. So far the most efficient shooter in this ball game from behind the arc. And that's trouble for the Lions, because the point guard Shanice Norton committed an offensive foul, and that's the 4th personal foul on number 3, which means she's one foul away from being forced out of this game. Petra Zaplatová working on Stewart on the mismatch, unable to hit. 60-33 is the score now. Norton drives to the basket again, very aggressive. Forcing Hamzová to the ground. Out of bounds is the goal. Last touched by Hamzová on the block attempt. Which means Leonard will inbound. Traded her spot with Cassandra Breen, who now inbounds in the hands of Norton. Lions moving with a lot of screens, trying to find a good spot for shooting. Unable. And this one is called a jump shot. And a technical foul on number 3, Shanice Norton, which means
the technical foul for playing the 3, Shanice Norton.
That we will have a free throw and also 5th personal foul for Shanice Norton, the American guard from the London, and that could be trouble as Norton led the team in scoring and now is forced to the bench. 5 personal fouls. Number 13 comes in. Means Chantal Charles. Galičková hits the free throw. 61-33 is the score as Zabiny Brno getting closer and closer after the technical foul free throw. They will also obviously take the position. Zaplatová will inbound to Eliška Hamzová. And the London Lions will need to find a way to fight back in this game without their leading scorer and the guard, Shanice Norton, as she is out of the game. Petra Zaplatová working underneath the basket. Zabiny again sharing the ball a lot. Eliška Hamzová. The shots from Stopalová missed. Zabiny unable to rebound the ball. But so far, able to get a lot of defensive stops, which is actually the only thing they really need in this point. They just need to hold on to their lead for 5 minutes and 15 seconds. That is the remaining time of the game. Mark Roy Clark, the Lions head coach, takes his last timeout of the second half. And what started as a offensively efficient second half is now also turning into a defensive battle. Zabiny Brno outscoring the Lions 16-5 in the third quarter. So far, after 4 minutes and 45 seconds into the fourth quarter, the score is only 4-4 of the quarter. Stellar defensive efforts by both teams, which obviously goes in favor of Brno, with holding to a very nice, comfortable 28-point lead. The Lions really need to get going offensively. So for the Lions, Shanice Norton is out of the game. Her spot at guard took Chantal Charles. That will go down as another turnover on the offense of the Lions. Zaplatova with the ball, trying to work with her center, Natalia Stopalova. She missed her 2-point jump shot. Leonard driving to the basket and misses off the rim. Stopalova from the corner, unable to hit the three-pointer. Very quick tempo of the game. Leonard will now try to calm the game down. She's waiting on a screen from Stewart. Leadham with the ball, passing back to Leonard. But this will go as a turnover on number 14. Eliška Hamzová has an open shot and she hits it. 64-33 on the successful three-point shot by number 10. Makes it a 31-point game. Obviously very tough for London to come back. But this is definitely a good start as Cassandra Breen is able to hit the three-pointer from way downtown. 64-36. Eliška Hamzová with nowhere to rush. Zaplatova with the corner three, unable to hit. Grigauskite is able to fight for the ball, but not for long. Leonard regains the position for the Lions as she's driving into the basket, trying to force a foul call. But referees are letting this game to be played a little bit roughly. Not calling this calling foul on these drives when they can see that the player is trying to get a call and not really attack the basket. As the Lions will inbound, 3 minutes 19 seconds remaining on the clock. And 28 points lead for Zabiny, not anymore as Leonard hits the 2-point jump shot. 64-38 is the score now as we head into the last 3 minutes of the game. Eliška Hamzová finding Galíčková behind the 3-point line. She missed, but rebounded by Vondráčková and an easy 2-point shot. Makes this game a 28-point affair again. Leadham finds Leonard. She now took on all the guarding responsibilities. She's trying to find her teammates and get somebody going offensively. Now takes the ball for herself. Jump shot rolled out off the rim. 66-38 is the score. Galíčková tries from the side, jump shot missed. Kopecka, first time in the ball game for her. The Zabiny jersey. Galíčková now working again, finds her teammate Kopecka. First shot of the ball game for number 18. Goes unsuccessful, but a good offensive rebound means that Zabiny have another 14 seconds. Vondráčková tries a jump shot, missed again. That doesn't really have to matter much to Zabiny as they were able to take some time off the clock again. 3-point tried by Chantal Charles, successful. Finally, there is a 3-point shooting for London Lions as they are able to cut the lead down to 25. Still a lot to go, minute 20 left in the ball game. Another turnover by the Zabiny offense. Leonard finds Leadham. Breen passes back to Leonard as she drives to the basket. misses on the drive. Now, almost everybody on the court was fighting for the ball, but Eliška Hamzová was the one who ended up with it. Zabiny again, nowhere to rush in their offensive position. Kopecká with the ball, driving to the basket. Welcome to the ball game. Number 18, Aniška Kopecká, was able to hit her first field goal of the game. First 2 points for her. As Breen didn't really in sync now with Leadham, number 33, as Lions lost the ball out of bounds again. Hamzová with the ball. Tough defense by Leonard, poking the ball out of bounds. 24 seconds left in the ball game. Zabiny with a comfortable lead, 68-41. Eliška Hamzová with the ball. Still nowhere to rush, unable to hit the layup, but was able to fight for the ball. Jump ball means that Zabiny will retake the position with 9 seconds left in the game. They will probably just want to dribble this down. Nice play by Kopecká there, being able to save the loose ball. Zabiny will inbound again. Eliška Hamzová able to get to the ball. Fouled by Joanna Leadham, number 33. Fourth team foul. Means we will see yet another inbound. 68-41 remains the score. Hamzová able to find Galíčková. Every point is important, just in case these two teams will have the same record after the last game of the EuroCup of the group stage. Zabiny want to add 2 more points. And the clock runs down after the inbound. 68-41 is the final score. And this is a crucial win for the home team, Zabiny Brno. Behind the great offensive performance of Petra Záplatová, 14 points, and also Natalia Stoupalová, 14 points, and 10 rebounds, means that number 5 of Zabiny Brno was able to record a double-double. Best scorer of the Lions was the point guard Shanice Norton with 13 points. However, she was forced to leave the game earlier due to the 5 personal fouls rule, as Norton fouled out. And Zabiny Brno can enjoy the great atmosphere of basketbalová hala Rosnička after this very important win that could likely put Zabiny into a spot to advance to another round. This means the Lions will have to win their game and hope for good results to fight for the in the group of the 3 teams to advance to another rounds. The deciding point of this game was definitely the first quarter. Zabiny Brno able to get to a very nice 18-point lead. Second quarter went the Lions' way by a point, but a very solid first half of Zabiny Brno. The third quarter brought defensive battle, and again Lions unable to hit their shots, get something going offensively. Only 5 points on the third quarter. It just led to a very comfortable win for Zabiny Brno. 68-41 is the final score of the ball game. Thank you for supporting both of the teams, and hopefully we'll be able to catch you on our next time. Thank you for watching.